Now, although it looks like I have that one unit to go before, before I get to the leader, it is not the case. He is actually going to launch a bunch of non-flying units at me now, that he could not before since the walls were there. He was actually walling in his own units, believe it or not. I don't think I'll send Sylvia that far up. Let's send Sylvia about there. And still haven't liberated that. Okay, there we go. And there's liberation. And I will pull a card, and I got a devil, unfortunately. That should lower my reputation, I believe. And not a big deal. I'll keep it though. Have you heard of the Barbarian Ash? He's behind the Royal Knights, but he was arrested for executing the royal family. But it wasn't really him. Executioner was the Black Knight Garys, the Prince of the Highlands. Mage Rashidi used his magic to make Garys look like Ash. Ash is completely innocent, but he never defended himself. Why do you think he did that? Because he blames himself for not being able to protect Grant's family, that's why. So you can see Ash is actually quite virtuous or what have you. So I'm going to bring Jewel into there. And okay, this will be good. So I need to get Yuki across this moat. There we go. Now I'll bring Yuki into here. Now that we have all these units, I'm going to bring everyone else much closer. Amy can go up to about there. I will bring Lena in, because the Valkyries can actually be very good against leaders. I'll bring Andrew up to there. I'll bring Kate into here. Kate, I would like to have a shot at the leader at some point. I think Joanna will leave. I guess I didn't get to fight with Joanna after all, but nice to have them where they were, just in case. Let's bring Colin just a little closer. I want to be able to beat these units and move them back into Collier's group. And still no luck on that worm. Too powerful for you. That Starlight is hitting incredibly well, and it's almost hard. It's hard to believe that coming into this, like, Sylvia was my lower level princess. Actually, she probably is still lower level than Kate. Kind of crazy. All right, that was pretty good. So that should get knocked back into. I guess didn't quite get knocked back into Collie. Now Sylvia is going to be taking these guys on. Let's just see what I have tarot card wise. I guess I don't have a world card. I'd definitely have used it, but She's a lovers here, maybe? I'll use the lovers, actually. I just want to use something because those dragons get this fire attack that is very, very, very strong. And it doesn't seem like much, but the thing is, having those three guys in the back row, they'll get 6 attacks, and they can all target the same person, and they can target one of my back row guys. Like, for instance, my wizard, who is at 91, well, he was at 91 health, but he only has like 107 max health, so that's easily enough to take him completely out of the picture. So now, as you can see, those dragons are fighting the other way, and I really don't want to take out just the wizard. Boy. tell you, terrible, terrible, terrible fighting. Oh well. But hopefully they'll get knocked into a unit that can defeat those last two guys. And that one's dead. Oh, I guess I did finish this guy's off. Okay, well, works for me. Rory did get that final hit, so Rory's alignment will go down at least some. Hopefully not too much. I got a charm. I'm gonna hang on to this for a bit. Shoot, Holly isn't facing that dragon group again, which is kind of concerning to me. So this should be... Sylvia should now be making... well, fighting units that are directly on top of the boss. That's a pretty good hit, but that's his only attack. And that ninja isn't going to do enough damage to kill her. This is kind of another interesting example of that group that using a moon card has no effect on. And they're a pretty good, I mean, that's a pretty good makeup for a group. So hopefully if Rory does get one more, does get kill here, it's against this ninja right now. Because that ninja will be a low alignment, so it won't knock his alignment down too much. And that should be it. Okay. I'm going to pause here. I just want to check on Rory. So he's got 38 XP and 30 alignment. That's actually very, very good. So now Sylvia will continue to hit these guys. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot there's this group left. I think I'm going to use another judgment card. It went very well last time. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. So this group, because of that card, this group should be totally wiped out, 100% wiped out. Just from the starlights alone, actually. White damage. Yep. And we got that one Valkyrie left, and hopefully my worm takes him out. I would like to see that anyway. Or, oh, that'll work too. And, oh, no level up for Rory yet. I'm just chomping at the bit here because Rory's gonna level so soon. He wants me to surrender for violence. I'm not gonna surrender to you though. Destroy you then. Now he's pretty good. I'm gonna start targeting him, although I think he'll be completely healed by the time I get another fighting against him. Now he is high alignment, as you've kind of been able to tell from the storyline approaching this, so he is not going to take much white damage. Nightmares will hit him pretty well, but he's fairly magic resistant. He's got a pretty good group put together for himself, really. So he's going to get two of those slashes. I think he gets two of them, and then he gets this blade attack, which will hit whoever is at the highest health, I believe. At least I'm getting pretty good hits in against him. So since I won't be beating him this round, Sylvia's group is going to be defeated, but it'll give me a chance to let him replace these units that I've been wiping out, which I don't mind him doing. I kind of like getting the extra fights in. You can get items, you get levels and stuff like that. So this should conclude this one. Yeah, he won, but like I said, I took more than half of his health off. So now Kali's unit is going to meet up with some enemies. I guess we'll do best. Actually, no, we'll do best. We'll stick to that. So now these angels will each get one attack. The ones in the front row get this halo attack, and the ones in the back get a banish attack. And the banish attack is a single target white attack. And I think they actually might have the only single target white attack in the game. Here it is, and just does that. There's one down. If I can get them promoted, let's see if that'll hit. Nope, that missed. I think that's the last attack I get, maybe. Yeah, that'll end the round, unfortunately. Hopefully he doesn't get knocked directly back into the base, because he will gain his ninjas and other samurai back. And I guess he did do more damage than me too. Well, he didn't get knocked back in the base, I guess. If there's a bright point, that's pretty much it. So I want to give Sylvia a second, because I actually would like him to deploy the rest of his units. There's one that's deployed. Let's see if Jewel can get to this guy. There we go. Okay. So Jewel will have this fight. So even though Jewel's low level, I'm going to actually switch the tactics off of best and go to strong. This hits. Yeah, okay, good. So that took him out. Dragoners that's a Beastmaster, actually. They're slightly higher alignment, but not a Beastmaster. That is a Dragoner, isn't it? Well, anyway, they're a slightly higher alignment, but since I'm actually pretty crazy low level, relatively speaking, should be no problem. Now, did I use up all my bolts is the big question. Did not. And that hit. Okay, great. So probably seeing some levels here, and I am. Now let me just pause. Don't want to move you too close. That'll be good. And we'll get Yuki a couple more fights as well. Yuki's group. Alright, actually I'm going to pause right here and save the recording, and I'll be back shortly. Alright, and we're back. Let me just make sure Kali doesn't run into the boss, and I will take this unit on. Hopefully this will be the last part. I think I'm pretty close, but I would like to meet up with basically all the units that what's his face? Debonair releases. And there's my projection window. So you can see I made about 60,000. I don't see a lot of units being released though, so I'm going to come in with Sylvia. I really would like Rory to get this last level, and oops, let's go with strong. This is a good group for me to work on for that. This is a good opportunity for me to catch up on healing for my worm as well. Those dragons that Debonair has are not too kind on him. So there's his last heal, and let me see who's going to get this hit in. I don't want, like I said, I really don't want Rory's alignment to drop farther at this point. So it would be really nice if Rory got his ice field off first. Okay, good. And now this worm might get 36 damage. And it did. Okay, that was great. And Rory leveled up. So, really quickly, I'm going to edit and change class. And Rory can now become a mage, which is great. I'm going to stick around here for just a second. I'm going to see if he releases more units, which he should, and he has. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to send... I'm going to send him. I'm going to use a cure really quickly on Yuki, and then I will send his unit in. Or rather, Yuki's a she. Use a heal on that male character, and then send Yuki in. Except that dragon moved a little bit. Now again, this is that unit that is going to hit me with a lot of fires. So we'll just see how this goes. Okay, good. That was a well-timed heal. And that miss always helps. Okay, 32 damage. It's not too terrible. That fighter's taking some abuse, though. Okay, good. That was a good miss. All right, I guess that's the whole battle. He'll be knocked into Jewel now. And now we got a boss fight. I'm gonna see if I can work on Debonair a little bit, not much, but a little bit. My ninja will still be able to hit him, even if that's the only character. And I think Yuki can do enough healing to keep up with these dragons, especially if they miss like that. So that was only 8 damage. It's not much, but every little bit helps. $44 damage, however, is a kind of a lot. This blade attack is going to hit me pretty hard too. I went for that healer though. That's all things considered. That's not bad. Plus, she'll get back more health than that blade caused. So that's not bad, really. I'm going to send Sylvia up now though, because I don't want that dragoner to get moved out of the way. So here's Jewel's unit, and it would be nice if Jewel could defeat some guys. I don't know if I want to be set on strong at the moment. No, I do for right now, because I don't want to take out the wizard and leave the other guys. But right now, I am going to switch to weak. I just want to have it switched long enough to get that bolt off on that other dragon, because I would like it out of the picture. Yeah, they can pretty much have at my samurai. He's done his attack already. I was hoping that bolt would come first, but not the end of the world that it didn't. And I'll go back to strong, but that should be about the end of the fight. Maybe a heal. Yeah. Now hopefully it doesn't get knocked back in the base and Sylvia can take it on. Yes. Okay, great. Perfect. So now Sylvia gets to fight him. And now you can see with my mage, he's probably going to get an attack in, and he will do this huge group attack. It's the same sort of attack, but I still get access to all the magic, black magic, physical. I guess I didn't get an attack in. Black, physical, fire, ice, and lightning, but they're all group attacks, which are much better. So I'm going to actually leave Sylvia back for just a second.